When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
Where the place?
Upon the heath,
I come, Grey Mountain.
paddock calls. Fair is foul, foul is fair.
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky, and fan our people cold, Norway himself with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor began a dismal conflict, till that Bellona's bridge-groom, lapped and proved, confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point rebellious, arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and to conclude the victory fell on us.
Great happiness.
That now Sweno, the Norway's king, graves composition, nor would we dine him burial of his men, till he dispersed at St. Colm's Inch $10,000 to our general use.
No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his present death, and with this formal title greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is the call to forest? What are these, so withered and so wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it? Live you, are you aught that many may question? You seem to understand me.
Speak if you can, what are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical, or that indeed, which outwardly you show? My noble partner, you agree with present grace and great prediction, of noble having and of royal hope, that he seemed rapt withal. To me you speak not, if you can look into the seeds of time, and which rain will show and which will not. Speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear, which favor nor yet hate.
Hail,
Hail.
lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By Sinno's death I know I'm Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief. No more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this placid heath you stop our way, with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
The earth has bubbles, as the water has, and these are them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed?
Were such things here as we speak about, or have we eaten on the insane root? It takes the reason, prisoner.
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and Thane of Cawdor too. Went it not so?
To this self-named tune of words, who's there?
The king hath happily received Macbeth, the news of thy success, and for an earnest of a great honor, he bade him from him call thy Thane of Cawdor, in which addition hail most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who is a Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life, which he deserves to lose, whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did line with the rebel, with hidden help and vantage, or with both he labored in his country's wreck, I know not, but treason's capital confessed and proved have overthrown him.
Do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promise none less to them?
'Tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harm. The instruments of darkness tell us truth. Win us with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
Cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock at my ribs, against the use of nature?
New horrors come upon him, like our strange garments, cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
Till then, enough. Come, friends.
Welcome hither, I have begun to climb thee, and will labor to make thee full of groan. Noble Banquo, that hast no less deserved, nor must be known no less to have done so, let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart. Our eldest Malcolm, whom we name here after the Prince of Cumberland, which honor must not unaccompanied invest him only, But signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers, from hence to Inverness and bind us further to you.
The rest is our labor, which is not used for you. I'll be myself the harbinger and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor.
The Prince of Cumberland, that is a step on which I must fall down, or else overleap, for it lies in my way. Stars, hide your fires, let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at my hand, yet let that be, which the eyes fear when it is done to see.
We've got mail. They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have no more in them than moral knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished. While as I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming of time, with hail king that shall be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing, but being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee, lay it to thy heart, and farewell. What is your tidings?
Thy king has come tonight.
Is not thy master with him, who were so would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true, our Thane is coming.
Give him tiding, he bring great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan. Under my battlements come you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from thy crown to toe top full of dearest cruelty, make thick my blood. Great Gramus worthy Cawdor, greater than both, all hail. Hereafter thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future is the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes to you tonight.
Oh, never shall sun the morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is this book where man may read strange matters to beguile the time. Look like the time, bear welcome in your eye. Your hand, your tongue, look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent underneath, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We'll talk further.
This castle hath a pleasant seat, the air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
We still have judgment here, and that we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught return to plague the inventor. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, and then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, nor bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only the vaulting ambition which overleaps itself and falls on the other.
How now? What news?
Why have you left the chamber?
Have he asked for me?
No, you not, he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now to look so green and pale? And what did it so freely from this time, such I account thy love? Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valour, as thou art in desire? Letting I dare not, wait upon I would, like the poor cat I thee adage.
Dare do all that may become a man, who dares do more is none.
What beast wasn't then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man, and to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man.
And if we should fail?
We fail, but screw your courage to the sticking place, and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, his two chamberlains will I with wine.
Bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted mettle should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we've marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber, and used their very daggers that they had done it?
Who dares receive the other, as well as we shall make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death.
I am settled, each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.